leadership training, okay, and lead your team to round 15. But before we move ahead, the purpose of this leadership training is to equip you with the right knowledge to be able to help someone pull up out of a particular round. All right, that is the purpose of this training, to be able to lead your team, lead yourself, lead your team through the vision and the mission of Azinonet to round 15. Now, of course, the purpose of this training is to guide you, help you with the right knowledge and skills, all right, help you with the right education so that you will not do it with emotions and do it with based on how you know how to do it before, but this time around with the right knowledge, all right? And that is the purpose of this training. Of course, this training helps you to be competent, to be confident, to be capable. The training helps you to be efficient and also to be very, very smart, all right? That is the purpose of this training. Anything outside this, trust me, it is not the purpose of the training, okay? And so, Azinonet, as a company, want to raise multi-millionaires. The vision and the mission is to raise financially stable families. So we're going to quickly go to the mission and the goal and objective of Azinonet, which I know many of us know already, okay? Many of us know the mission and the vision of Azinonet, something that we have always been echoing every now and then, all right? Every now and then we have been talking about the mission of Azinonet, the vision of Azinonet, why Azinonet is important, why we want Azinonet to help people to become financially stable. So we'll quickly just look at it so that you, on your own, you'll be able to say, yes, of a truth, this is why Azinonet is here, okay? Not that you just, if you don't know the purpose of leadership, you will not be able to lead rightly. If you don't know why you should lead a team, then you will not be able to lead correctly. I believe you agree that with me. So let's quickly just look at the mission of Azinonet, all right? Now, we always say this during our seminar presentations. We always talk about the core value of Azinonet, and the core value is sincerity of purpose, right? Sincerity of purpose. That is the core value of Azinonet. Sincerity of purpose. Now, the goal is to raise financially stable families. Now, when we look at financially stable families, it means that you want to attend to the public. You want to attend to the public. You want to attend to people you don't know and people that you know. And that is because there is poverty in the land. Of course, people are struggling financially, all right? People are struggling financially. People are struggling to get one or two stuff together. In fact, people are struggling. That is already a known fact, that people are struggling. And so if you are going to attend to someone that is already struggling, it is difficult because it's more like a drowning person, someone that is drowning. If you go into the water to save the person, what will the person do to you? Because he or she is already drowning. What do you think the person will do to you? Can someone tell me if you are in the meeting? Can you raise up your hand, or let me ask everybody to unmute? That would be kind of rowdy, but let me know if you can raise up your hand. Someone has raised up his hand. Victor, please tell us. You have been asked to unmute. You have been asked to unmute. If you want to help a drowning person, what will be the outcome?
The outcome will be that the person wants to save his life. So the person will hold your hand, and the person will hold your hand and force you to enter inside the water too with him.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't get it clearly. I didn't get it clearly. Come again.
Okay. I said, since the person want to save his life, the person will hold your hand and the person will move you inside the water with him.
Okay,
The
thank you.
person will just drag you inside the water with him. Yeah.
All right. So Adana, let me know your response. Adana, what do you expect? What do you think? What experience will you get if you want to go save a drowning person?
Okay, if you want to save a drowning person, the person will pull you, down with him or herself. You understand? So that's just it.
Okay. All right. That is clear. Let me get the last person. There is something I'm actually waiting for. There is a statement or something that I feel. Emmanuel Oladele, let me hear from you. You have been asked to unmute if you are with us.
Yes, sir. That person that wanted to save the person drawing in the water, that person will strength his hand, and then the person will stand firmly so that the person inside the water will not draw him back. That is, you must prepare to save that person from the water. You must stand firmly so that you will not go in the same, go back into that water again with that person that you are going to save.
All right. Thank you very much. Of course, the three of you have really spoken very well. Let me pause it at this point. Thank you. Thank you so much for your feedback. Okay. Arinola, last person. Let me hear from you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
What I want to say is that the weight, as in the weight, the body weight, the position, and the anxiety of that person will end up pulling the saver down into the water if care is not taken.
Thank you very much. There's one thing I want you just talked about that I love so much. If the person is not careful, if the person who wants to go and save the other person is not careful, if he or she is not careful, he will end up being in the same position. All what we have been saying boils down to that person who is drowning, in case you don't know, will no longer have the consciousness of either being saved or anything that is coming. He doesn't have any. I have experienced it when drowning before. I know what it means. You don't even know what will be happening to you. You don't want to know if someone is coming to save you. You may not even have the consciousness, right? So in leadership, the person you actually want to help may not even know that you want to even help him or her. I don't know if you understand. Let me tell you. Do you see this population on the screen? That there is poverty in the land. People need help. The people that you think need help, when they see you coming as help, they may not even want to see that you're actually ready to help them. Yes. They want to bring you to the same level that they are. And if you are not careful, that is the word I want to borrow from Arinola. If you are not being careful, you will end up being in that same position like them. All right? So while we aim to help people become financially stable, while we help to remove poverty from people's lives, while we hope to help people become financially stable, we ourselves need to be very, very careful. And that is what Emmanuel Oladele said, that the person who wants to go and save the other person must have to be firm, must have to be very firm, right? In that action, you want to go save someone, then you need to position yourself very well. And that brings us to the very first lesson in leadership, you must be well equipped. You must be well equipped. Please, let's go to the comment section. You must be well equipped enough, capable enough to go and save someone. You must be in the free land, in the land, and observe someone who is struggling for you to go and save the person. If you are in the drowning position, you are drowning. You cannot save another drowning person. Yes, if you are actually drowning, you cannot save another drowning person. That is the truth. You must be capable enough. You can't be struggling financially. Look at it now. You can't be struggling financially, yes, we know, but now have a poverty mindset, and then you want to go and save someone out of poverty. So in leadership, you need to change your mindset first to a positive mindset, a mindset of a millionaire, a mindset of someone who is financially stable. Even when your current circumstances doesn't approve it or doesn't look like it, you must have to change your mindset. Let me pause this live video. Let me show you. I'm talking to you, right? And I'm saying that I might not be financially stable, fine and good, all right? I might not have so much money in my bank account, fine and good. But my mindset, the books I read, like for instance, see my back now. There are books here. In fact, let me just show you some of them. Let me just take a look and show you some of them. There are some of the books here that have changed me so much. This one here in my hand is called The Rules of Wealth. All right? The Rules of Wealth. This one is called The Psychology of Money. The Psychology of Money. These are books that I've read. In fact, there's one, this one, when I was reading it to one point, I was like, wow, okay. Well. And then there is other one here. Where is it? Where is that? Where is that one? Where is that one? It's here. There's another one here. And this one is titled The School of Money. The School of Money. Then there's another one here again. See this one. Why we want you to be rich. Why we want you to be rich. This one was written by Donald Trump and Robert T. Kiyosaki. Now, why am I showing you this? If I am drowning and I want to help someone that is also drowning, it will be very, very impossible for me. Okay, I saw those books when I visited the office. Beautiful, you saw them. Now, if I want to actually help you, I must be able to take myself to a solid level, a solid ground, a solid position. I must equip myself enough to change my mindset, change my positioning, change my physique, everything, most things around me should change. The money may not be there yet. The money might not be there yet. But I have been able to get myself, my mind, my mentality, my mindset to the point of helping you. All right? That's the first thing. So if you want to really save someone, you want to help someone out of poverty, then you should help yourself first. And that helping yourself does not mean you're going to accumulate money somewhere. No, by helping yourself, you have to understand the vision, the mission, and the system that you have as Azinonet. You have to know it very well. If you don't know it, it will be difficult for you to help another person. That's the truth. Because two of you will be of the same level. I refuse to be on the same level with my downlines. I refuse to be on the same level with my downline. So what I do most times is that I call myself back, I withdraw from the public, and I read. I study, I calculate, analyze, and then I say, okay, I am some steps ahead. Because it is only who is ready to lead that will be ahead and hold someone's hand behind and say, come and follow me. If not, if you are just walking, you are not leading. All right? And so let us follow the vision of Azinonet. We are here to help people. We are here to help people. And the system have made it clear that you are independent. You are independent. So we're not looking at the company as Azinonet that is helping people. No, it is individuals who are the leaders that are actually helping people. I want you to understand this point. The company, Azinonet, is a platform where people will help others. Yes, so where people will help others. Azinonet is already collecting their charge. Hope you will know that. If you complete a board and you are withdrawing money, and you are withdrawing money, Ralph saying something. Let me look at that comment. I like following. It's a 700 million must be made, oh my brother. Okay, so I'm actually talking about you being in a position to help your downlines, isn't it? Now, Azinonet as a platform have been created by Mr. Enoch Azibotu and co, and those who are in the management team, right? And now, anytime you complete a board, the system is paid. The board completed, you will see admin charge. Of course, we always calculate that. But the individuals who are called leaders are the ones who are helping people through Azinonet platform. Through Azinonet platform. Those that will be celebrated it's not the system that will be celebrated. It is the leaders who have come out to help people become financially free are the ones that will be celebrated. So try and understand the vision of Azinonet. The vision of Azinonet empowers you as an individual to help others. And that is why when you get to around 15, the company Azinonet will celebrate you as an ambassador of helping people. That is what it means. So the vision of Azinonet is to empower you with the right knowledge, everything you need to be able to help others. So this statement of Azinonet, we want to help people get out of poverty. It is a collective vision. It's a collective thing. It's not Mr. Enoch that is doing it alone. It is Mr. Raf, Abba Father, whoever have called himself a leader that is taking responsibility and is moving ahead with knowledge, with the right knowledge and the right skills. Is a leader, is the one that should be celebrated. I hope you are getting this point very clear. Now we'll move to starting at round 1, and then the purpose why leadership training is important. Leadership training basically is all about helping, gaining the right knowledge, all right, according to the vision and the mission of Azinonet. You can do leadership training in another company, in a real estate company, in a network marketing company, and they have nothing to do with Azinonet. This leadership training is narrowed towards Azinonet system, basically. So it is very important because it is through this training that you'll be able to know how and what to do as a leader at every point in time. If that is clear, let me see that in the comment section as I pull up the screen again. Now, in a Azinonet system, leadership is all about helping someone. Leadership is all about stretching your hand to pull out someone who is below. That is the summary. What you see in this picture is actually the summary of leadership training. What you are seeing in this picture right now on your screen is the summary of leadership training, helping to pull someone out of one round or the other. Okay, let's take for instance, I am in round 1. It means that I am on the same level with everybody. So where am I pulling the person to? Where am I pulling the person to? Okay, let me ask. I am in round 7 right now. Is any of you capable of helping me grow in Azinonet? The only person that can actually help me grow, as far as I'm concerned, is the CEO, who is ahead of me. Because in leadership, you who wants to help the person must be at a higher level than the person that wants to be helped. So look at it in Azinonet. The first thing you must know is that whoever you want to help, you must be at least one step ahead of that person. Please, let's put that in the comment section. You must be at least one step ahead of that person. If you are not ahead of that person, why do you think you want to help the person? Logically, does it even sound well? Does it sound right? It doesn't sound right. You must be ahead of that person to be able to pull that person to where you are, to the level that you are. That is leadership. So in Azinonet, we have different rounds. We have round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6, and all of that. We have all the rounds, isn't it? So if a round 2 person thinks that he can help a round 3 person, he's joking. If a round 2 person is thinking of planning of helping a round 3 person, he's joking. He doesn't even know what he's saying, because it means that he wants to bring down the person. It's like a drowning person and you want to bring down the person. So why should everyone start leadership at round 1? Remember our outline. We say starting at round 1. Why must you start at round 1? Remember that Azinonet system revolves around round 1 board. We talked about that during one of the trainings in this system. And we made it clear that round 1 board is the feeders round. And so you must learn what is needed to be able to pull someone out of round 1. That is the goal. If you're able to know how to pull someone out of round 1, you will never be stuck in Azinonet. You will never be stuck in Azinonet. You see this other one? You see this other one where people drag each other up? That is from round 2 and above. We are only just helping people to just move. But the major thing is round 1 board. If you are in round 1, let's bring out the board of round 1. Let's bring the round 1 board. Let me show you something. I'm bringing out the round 1 board. All right. Oh, I think I got the wrong slide. All right. Now, this is the round 1 board. So let's start it from here. Leadership starts at this point. Leadership starts at this very point. And if you are unable to charge your partners to start their leadership process from here, you will lose it. Or let's take, for instance, you are a new member and you have gotten Mr. Jude and Mr. David. But you took Mr. Jude and Mr. David and gave them to your upline, to your leader, to support, to help, to grow for you. It means that you just gave out your leadership responsibility to someone else. Your leadership responsibility in Azinonet should start from the first 2 persons under you. Let me not even start with the first 2. Let's start with the very first person that is coming under you. The very first person that is coming under you should gain everything through you and from you. So let's take, for instance, if Mr. Jude has showed up first, and immediately you register Mr. Jude, You took him and added him to your leaders group. You did not open your own members group where you are going to lead. You have started failing already. So the first thing you need to do as you are just coming into Azinonet, know that it is when you take leadership responsibility that you can grow faster. And so the very first person that is joining you, open your own WhatsApp group. Title it Azinonet System or Azinonet Contribution, and title it Members Only. And let that person be in your group. Even if it's just two of you that are in that group, no problem. Let it start from there. And then know that you are in your own leader, your own general group, your own platform, where your leader is, your own leader. I mean, I'm talking of Mr. A now. All right? Mr. A have a leader. And Mr. A is in a particular WhatsApp group. Whatever thing his leader dropped for him when he started, he will copy it. He will read it, understand it. Of course, he must have employed it. And then he will bring it to a group he has created for himself, Jude and David. So they are, let's say there are three in the group. He will now bring the content, the information, the training that that Mr. A have gained from his leader. He will now come and drop it for his own downline, Jude and David. So Mr. Jude and Mr. David will be seeing Mr. A as their leader. Whatever complaint they have, Mr. A should be ready to attend to them. Not that Mr. A will be pushing them to someone that they don't know. See where it must start at round one now. See where it must start at round one. Your leadership ability, your leadership strength or journey starts at the very first two persons that are under you. Please, if that is clear, let me see that in the comment section. Let me see that in the comment section. Your leadership responsibility starts with the first two persons under you. King Daniels, Tim Ralph, very clear, beautiful. Now, if Mr. Jude and Mr. David respect you, are gaining information from you, they keep gaining from you. If they want to subscribe to other boards, if they complete their board, their current board, and want to subscribe to another board, they will always come to you to ask you, where am I subscribing to? Who am I subscribing to? Because Mr. Jude does not know any other person else except you in the system. Mr. David does not know any other person else except you in the system. So they cannot just jump into meeting another person, subscribing to another person, and all of that. They will always come to you. So the way you are attached to your leader, so your own people will be attached to you. Currently now you are attached to your leader because that person is a leader. So I'm telling you what leadership in Azinonet means. Is feeding your downlines, equipping your downlines with the right information, making sure that they get information from you, they hear from you, they are getting all the motivation and everything from you. With that, they will grow in Azinonet to love, honor, respect, and be loyal to you. No other person. In fact, let me tell you, let me give you my experience. When I started Azinonet, it will be shocking to you that that very day I joined, I created my own WhatsApp group for my partners. And everything I know about Azinonet, I started sharing with them. Everything I know about Azinonet, I started sharing it with them. Okay? And as I was sharing it with them, we were growing from one round to another. They keep coming to me to ask me how far. Meanwhile, at that time, the global group that is already filled up now, all right? As at that time, we were less than about 100 persons there. About 100 or so in that group. I did not add any of my downline to that group. They never knew that that group existed. No, they never knew that that group existed. I'm telling you my leadership style and how it has helped me. And so my team members were not exposed to other team members, other people. Sometimes as a leader, you need to know that this is your house. This is your people. You need to teach them to a level that they are already solidified in the system. And so after about 2-3 months, when I have been able to raise people who understand the system, who now have grown teeth, all right? Like children, when you give birth to your child, the child can only take milk because it doesn't have teeth. His digestive system is not capable of digesting food. You'll be giving them milk. According to Paul in the Bible, say give them milk, don't give them bone to crack. But gradually the child will be growing. When the child have grown to a level and you have observed that this is my child or my son or daughter is capable now of eating meat, bone, cracking whatever, then I can let him have access to any platform that can guide them and all of that. That was what I did. After 3 to 4 months, I decided to add my leaders to the global group. The one that is almost 1,000, that is 1,200 and 1,025 members, that is almost filled up. That before you can add anybody now, you have to struggle, right? That group did not see my members immediately because I needed to hold them. I needed to keep them. I needed to make them learn from me. You see now, leadership is about being responsible for both their success and their failure. Let me tell you, I faced a lot of backslash. Some people were not happy. They were not this, but I kept learning. I kept getting better, seeking advice from my sponsor, seeking advice from my leader, and feeding them. And I kept feeding them. That was when I had people like Pagoski. I had people like Blessing Maxwell. People like Gloria Oputa, Thompson Ebong. It must have to start from you. So the question now is that, do you have people in Azinonet as at your round one that you are guiding? Let's go back to the slide again. Remember, we are here. All right. Now, when you are able to get these two persons and they're actually getting information from you, all the trainings, you are making sure that they are working, they are getting all the trainings, you will not be tired. Your hands will not be filled up. When whoever you are bringing into Azinonet, you are helping the person to get through the 4 trainings, you are helping the person to know how to do basic things and all of that. Now, let me tell you one mistake that some people always make, which I also made during my early time in Azinonet. When you want to grow, yesterday we talked about growth and expansion. And so you want to be bringing people into your group, you want to be registering people, because it is when you complete your board like this that you can earn and you can be growing, making money. Yes, that is the truth, but it will end up destroying you if you are not careful. It will end up destroying you if you are not careful. Let me do this with you. I want to be sincere, and I want to tell you this. It might not be nice in your ears, but it is the best thing you will hear in Azinonet since you joined. The same energy you put in recruiting and referring people, if you can put in 50% of that same energy in guiding your team, training your people, helping them to understand the system and become solidified. If you do that, your growth will be ×10. But if you put in just a little fraction of your time in the growth of your people that you have recruited, but you are still going out there to bring in more people, more people, more people, you will end up having so many people that don't know what to do in Azinonet. That's my experience. If you end up bringing people, every time you're bringing people, you only end up bringing people who know nothing. When you look back, you will not see anybody that is following you. Instead, they will all be complaining. All right? So, as you are putting efforts in bringing people into Azinonet, please, sometimes take a break and go for leadership. Sometimes take a break and lead the people you have brought in. Yes, in leadership, money might not come now. Leadership helps you to what we call delayed gratification. Please put it in the comment section. Delayed enjoyment. Yes, leadership helps you to have delayed enjoyment. It's investment. In fact, this is the real investment in Azinonet. When you are able to invest time in making sure that Jude and David are good leaders, they gain things from you. That is when you become successful in Azinonet. You see it now. You become successful in Azinonet when you are able to delay your rank 4 because you want those in your rank 3 and rank 2 to be solidified in Azinonet. Instead of you to go and be recruiting, you decided to hold leadership trainings, decided to hold leadership programs that will help your people to be like you. As at that period, you will not be making money. As at that period, you will not be growing in the round like others. But when your leaders start becoming successful, when your leaders start becoming stable, you will be able to grow through the rounds without getting stuck. This is leadership 101 in Azinonet. Now, what if you help Jude in getting Musa? What if you're able to help David in getting a maker? How do you now attend to these people? Because they are not your direct downlines. All right? They are not your direct downlines, but you are the one that referred. Remember, on Monday or Tuesday lesson training, we define 3 people in Azinonet: who is an upline, who is a sponsor, and who is a leader. Now, you are able to sponsor Musa, and you gave Musa to Jude. You are able to sponsor Emeka, and you gave Emeka to David. You are their sponsor. You give them to David and Jude. If Jude and David are not good leaders, if Jude and David are not good leaders, do you know that Musa and Emeka will not succeed? Even when you are the one that brought them. You are the one that brought them. So you now gave them to wrong people to lead. Let me show you from my chart something I did for one of my leaders. I will bring up the chart for you. You will see it. Of course, you will learn something from there. I referred someone. And look at what I did for this person I referred. I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to show you a chart that I had with a downline. My leader, one of my leaders. I believe you all can see this chart. I was the one that referred Chikezie Jacob Isu. I gave him to a downline, one of my leaders. All right. When I gave this person to her, look at what I said. I said, reach out to him and do the needful. He said, okay, sir. I said, add him to your WhatsApp group and nurture him very well. He said, okay, sir. Thank you, sir. What did I do now? According to this training, what I'm telling you now is that I successfully gave, I hope I've override the slide. I'm trying to see if you can see my slide now from my end. All right. So what I did in that chart I just shared with you now is that I referred someone. I referred Ayo, and I gave Ayo to Jude. And I am telling Jude that do the needful, nurture Ayo. Do the needful. Add him to your own WhatsApp group. Do the needful for Ayo. What did I just successfully do? I've successfully passed the mantle of leadership of Ayo to Jude. And I know that Jude is capable. If I did not teach Jude very well, I will not be confident enough in handing over someone's growth to Jude. So the purpose of round one is that whoever you are bringing into this system, because as leaders, as you grow, you will keep getting people. As you are getting people, you are going to be placing them under some people. If you place them wrongly, in wrong hands, you will end up having people coming to you too much. So I believe you are learning. If you are learning something, let me get that reaction in your comment section. Let me get the reaction in the comment section if you're learning something. Let me know. As we continue. That Pastor Daniel is a top notch. Wow. Okay. That's good to hear. 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 All right. Now, from round 2 and above, remember, let me go to round 2 board. All right, so sorry for that break. Let me go to my round 2 board. I believe you can hear me. All right. Now, this is round 2. And we explained during seminar that in round 2, you are going to have you, of course, and then you are going to now have Jude and David coming into your round 2 board. What makes Jude and David to come to your round 2 board is because they have completed their round 1 board individually. For Jude to complete his round 1 board, it means that Jude have also gotten 6 people under him. For David coming to round 2 means that he has completed 6 persons under him in round 1. Now, what is your own responsibility for them? Now, you got Jude and you got David in round 1. You should also get the 3rd person because Jude and David are 2 people. You should not stop in getting people. But as a leader, only give spillovers. to your partners that are doing well. Your partners that are doing well, give them. Because when it is time for them to come up to round 2, it is you they will ask for. Where will I subscribe to? It is the support you give them that will make them to ask you where they should subscribe to in round 2. The support you give to them. If you don't support David, if you don't support Jude, if you are not supporting them, and they are building their team on their own, if you tell them subscribe here, they will not go along with you. They will not respect that your decision. Know that. I'm telling you from experience. If your partner is doing well and you are observing, that's why you need to be checking your board from time to time. You need to be checking your round 1 board from time to time. If your partners are doing well, any of your partner that is doing well, when you have a new person, don't go and use that person to complete one board of one dormant person because you want to earn money from there. It's a mistake. You will do that later, but make sure that Jude or David that are doing well get a spillover from you first. When they've gotten a spillover from you and they have been able to subscribe to you in a higher round, if you now have another person to join, you can now go and put in that your dormant whatever. But your first assignment is for you to give spillover to any of your downline that is doing well. If you are doing well in Azinonet, let me tell you, if you are doing well in Azinonet, whoever you should subscribe to should be someone who have helped you to grow out of that round. Leadership is about responsibility. And responsibility comes in different ways. I'm not here to teach you leadership, and I'm not here to teach you how to be a good leader. No, I'm only telling you what you will benefit and what you will lose if you are not doing well in Azinonet. So if you are able to help Jude to get maybe even 1 out of the 6, you help David, Jude to get 1. Jude will be so grateful to you. Yes, Jude will be so grateful to you. If you help David to get even only 1 out of the 6, David will be so grateful to you. So how many people have you gotten now? A total of just 4. You got Jude, you got David. Jude got his own 2. And then those 2, before Jude could even think, you have given Jude the your number 3rd person, you gave the person to Jude. The number 4th person, you gave it to David. They are coming to join you round 2. You continue in the next line again, because if these people are able to show up, you are able to move. And that is why as a leader, you don't stop getting new people. You don't stop getting new people. You keep getting new people as you move ahead. All right? And so this leadership training revolves around you. Let's do it. I'm doing a recap now because it's 2:45 already. The next 5 minutes, we'll be rounding up this meeting. The recap, this leadership training revolves around you being capable, being competent, being a solid background, a solid position, being in a position of authority and in a higher position before you can lead anyone in Azinonet. A round 1 person cannot lead a round 2 person. Not possible. Because round 2 person is in a higher position than round 1 board. And so if you must lead very well, look at those that are below you. Go and lead them. Not just that, you should be able to have good knowledge about the Azinonet system. Don't be someone who will be asking anyhow question in the Zoom meeting. Before you ask a question, know that your downlines are listening to you too. So they will be saying, does it mean that our leader does not know this thing? You know that sometimes, though we say there is no wrong question, a question you may ask in public will expose your level of ignorance. So you should ask question, ask your own leader, ask that person question, not in public. Learn in secret, practice in public. What did I say? Learn in secret, practice in public. You don't learn in public. Learn from your leader. Shut up your leader. That question you want to throw in that Zoom meeting, don't go and make yourself look very cheap and foolish in the Zoom meeting. Instead, ask your leader that question because your leader knows it. Ask your leader that question. Let your leader teach you in secret and then go to public and exhibit it and do it. And that is when you gain respect from your downline. And that is why I said, don't add your downlines to your leader's group. No, it is your own group that you should add your downlines to. Let them not be exposed to your dirty lineage. No, your downlines are not supposed to be exposed to your inabilities. Hide them, hide it. It's very important because you're not just going to get some few persons, you're going to get so many persons. Now, whoever you sponsor into Azinonet, try to be a good leader to that person. Except you are giving that person to a capable hand like you. Please, if you got that, let me know. Whoever you sponsor into Azinonet, you should be able to lead that person very well. Or give that person to a capable hand. I see a lot of people chat me up and I ask them, who is your leader? They don't even know the name of their leader. They don't know. So that means that their leaders are not doing well. Because if you are doing well with the person will know your name. And for simple things, they won't be coming out looking at for those answers in the public. All right? Then we also have talked about round one board. The leadership in Azinonet starts at this triangle. Every of your downline that is ready to work with you, tell the person to go and open his own members WhatsApp group. His own members WhatsApp group. So that when they refer the first person or the second person, they will add that person to their own WhatsApp group. Not that your downlines will be adding their... I made that mistake earlier, and I am regretting it. I made that mistake earlier, and that is why I don't want to make the same mistake I made. If I had known, it was later I got to a point. I don't know if Blessing Marshall is in this meeting. He's not here. It got to a point I started chasing all my leaders. Go and open your group. Go and open your group. I'm not supposed to chase them. I'm supposed to teach them. I was supposed to guide them from the beginning. But I was just adding them into my group and telling them to add until the group got to 1,025. There were so many. I couldn't even attend to so many persons. Make sure you break it down. Whoever is coming is only in a small group, and then there will be effectiveness in leadership in those areas. All right? And then we're talking about higher rounds, round 2 and above. For you to be able to lead your team very well, support them with spillovers. They will respect you. They will be so grateful to you. And when they want to subscribe to a next round, they will ask you who they will subscribe to. I hear a lot of top leaders complaining that my downline have subscribed to another person. I'll say, wow, how did you lose that? How come? Is it that you did not help, you did not follow up that person? See, in my team, the way I do it is I will screenshot your structure and send to you because I can see you in my structure and I will ask you, how far, what do we do? What do we do? Like, I'm going to add myself, like, I want to be involved. So when you complete that board, you are coming to me to say, leader, thank God, we don't complete our move. This round 4 don't finally complete to so where I go subscribe to in round 5. You see that kind of thing? It's a sweet me where. That's the best thing. All right? So that is the best way to lead in Azinonet. Leadership training revolves around 3 major areas. Number 1, lead yourself. Have good knowledge, have good understanding of the system, know so many things, be in a higher position, all right, for you to lead your team. Number 2, start at round 1 and make sure that you own your own WhatsApp group and you are able to teach your downlines whatever you have learned from your upline or from your leader, whatever thing you have learned from your leader, teach that to your downlines. You become their own leader. Then, going forward in higher rounds, for you to lead a team successfully, you must give them spillovers. And that is why they will be so grateful to you, because they're already following your path. They will always be subscribing to you. With that, you will be flying from one round to another. Thank you very much for listening and for following this leadership training. I know you got value. Let me know. Let me get your response in the comment section. And if you have any question or you want to add something to this training, let me know. But I need your response or feedback in the comment section, as we call it a day. Someone said value. Okay, who is that? King Daniel. Arinola say thank you, sir. Emeji say thank you, sir. Many appreciated thanks and greatly appreciated. This is great. Okay. Nice one. Lily. Nice one. Tim Ralph say loaded lecture. God bless you, my able leader. I hear. Nice one. Okay. So anybody who have anything to add, who have anything to say, let me see. If you're raising your hand, I will ask you to unmute. Anyone? Abba Abamaye, are you busy? You have something to share?
All right, sir.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I want to personally appreciate you for all you've been doing for, not just for the Azinonet nation, but for me, myself personally. I learn every single day from you, and it has been a well-comprehensive lecture. In fact, I just feel bad that a lot of Azinonet leaders are not here. I can't imagine out of over 3,500, almost 3,500 partners, we have just about 19 in the house. It's so annoying, so disheartening. But then, like you said in the course of this lecture, you should know why you are in Azinonet. And that is why a lot of us are here. I am in the office, but at a point, I'll have to sneak to the toilet as if I'm in the toilet. My boss, as I said, oh, God, I'm having running stomach. May God forgive me. Just because I want to be part of the meeting. You understand? Even now, I'm talking to you, I'm in the convenience because I have to use my phone. I'm in the convenience right now. So God bless you, sir, for all you do. It is a well-loaded lecture. The only thing I want to let us know is that it is not an easy journey. Like I keep telling those who care to listen, 767 million is not 767,000. So it is not going to be easy. Apart from you putting your effort, let us also have behind our mind that we have enemies, both spiritual and physical, that doesn't want us to succeed. So it's a battle. As you do all this effort physically, engage God in it to add prayer to it so that everything will balance. Because I believe that if you tell yourself, I can do it, you will definitely do it. Each time Dr. Godson say, round 15, is it possible? I just say, God Almighty, thank you, because I know it is already possible. It's only done in the spiritual realm. Just the physical manifestation that remains. And overtaking is allowed. Journey is your own. Like you said, if you are in round one, you can't, somebody in round one cannot somebody in round two. So let us commit to it. We are 19 today. By the grace of God, if I miss any Zoom meeting, it's because I just couldn't be there. Even when I'm on transit, because you know, the other day I thought I was on my way to Lokoja with my boss, but I was hearing it in the car. Because, you know, we are uniform personnel, we have some rules that make us really servants. Like the CEO always say, we are servants, even though they say we are civil. I know it's just for a time. Everyone that's in this meeting, please, don't get tired of encouraging your team members. Keep on trying, keep on trying. God bless you so much, sir. I am very, very grateful for all that you have been doing and for the opportunity to help people learn. It's not just about making money, sir. I learned a lot of other things from your lectures. Forget about money. Money is another thing, but I learned a lot, even about self-discipline and the rest. I learned from you. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. I appreciate you all. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Joseph Abba Bamayi, Abba Father. Anytime I see you in the meeting, of course, you see the 4 days, yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I proposed this training series to the CEO, to the management. And I told them, we can only get a round 15 leader or someone getting to round 15 if we are able to teach people in a sequential, there's an English I'm looking for, in a systematic way. Let them go through this training. And it was like, can we do it? Of course I can do it. I have to dedicate this time and sacrifice it. I have done my part, all right? Every week going forward, a new leader will do the training Monday to Thursday. So you now be able to hear the training, this same training from different perspectives, all right? From different speakers, you're going to learn more. Abba Father, thank you so much. I know very soon you are going to do this training. The outlines are there. So we are not driving away from the trainings, all right? From the purpose why the trainings were established. And I know anybody who joined Azinonet that is able to run from round 1 to round 15 must be someone who have really mastered himself in these 4 trainings. The new partners orientation, the technical back office training, the growth and expansion training, and this leadership training. The person it will be difficult for that person to fail. And so I want to encourage you. We have the trainings in the YouTube channel already. The one that was dropped, I will make sure that that training is back to the system, all right, to the YouTube channel. Of course, we'll have the 4 of them, and then every other skill training that will help you to get better. And I want to tell you that we are in for round 15, no going back. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all the nice comments in the section, in the comment section. There's a question here who someone is asking something that though we have touched it, in one of the trainings. So Mr. King Daniels, you say, are you saying downline can subscribe to different upline when they get to the next level? Please clarify for those of us that are new in the business. The answer to your question is yes. Downlines can subscribe to different upline when they get to next round. Downlines can, yes, subscribe to new uplines because an upline can be overtaken. We said that during one of our trainings. So go back to the training, either in the Monday training, which is new members orientation, or the technical training, or the growth and expansion training. Yes, in one of those trainings, we talked about it, that you can overtake your upline and subscribe to another upline. You can switch from your upline to another upline, and you can move ahead. Uplines can be overtaken, sponsors can be overtaken. Only leaders cannot be overtaken. Only leaders cannot be overtaken. I don't expect anybody I'm leading to overtake me. That means I'm a failure. Yes, it can't happen. No, not possible. Except I'm not a good leader. But as far as I'm concerned, I know God keeping His breath on our nostrils will make sure we remain good leaders and we will keep growing simultaneously up to round 15. So if you are really a good leader, your downlines will not subscribe to another person. Instead, other people will be subscribing to you. I've experienced it. Somebody was begging me for a good 3 weeks, was begging me, Dr. Godson, please, I want to join you. Dr. Godson, I'm in round 4, I'm not a body. Dr. Godson, I want to join you. I said, what about your own your own upline? He said, no. I don't want to continue. I've been alone. So you can actually be a leader to a point whereby I can confidently give you a downline and say, keep this person, take care of this person because you are capable. Let me tell us, we are only 19 in this meeting. It will not be a disaster. It will not be a failure if the first 19 people that get to round 15 are from this group. It means that leadership or training is actually what guarantees people's success. When we always say that the top is only a few are in the top is because only a few allow themselves to become real leaders. You can't be a leader and be at the bottom. Those that are in the bottom crying every day, those that are in the bottom crying every day are people who have refused to become leaders, people who have refused to get better, people who have refused knowledge. And you know what the book of Hosea says? He said, my people perish for lack of knowledge because they have refused knowledge. So please, I want to encourage you, anytime we call for periodic trainings, periodic exposition, please don't hide yourself, because those who really succeed are those who are leaders. The very few we get around 15. Let those very few, you should be among them. Let you be among them. Many people will go out of the road. Many will fall out away. They will fall away. Let you not be among those that will fall away. Let it be that you are among those who will get to the very finish line of Azinonet. And I can't really wait to see you succeed. I can't wait to see you get to the very top of Azinonet. On this note, I want to sign out of the 4 training series we've had. You can keep watching this over and over on the YouTube channel, but I really sincerely want to see you celebrate the next round. I want to sincerely see you cash out the big money. Thank you so much for having me. God bless you all.